Hello everyone, how are you? Um, Today we're going to talk about the last object of the database, which is form. We have to know how do we create a data entry form and how do we add a new record into this form, in addition to how to use some controls and edit the design of the data entry form. Let's begin with this question. They are telling me to create a data entry form which will include all the fields from the 80 sports table. So I'm going to go back to my database. I'm going to select the 80 sports table, then go to create and choose form wizard. They told me to select all the fields, so I'm going to click on the double arrow and click on next. They didn't mention the layout of the form, so I'm going to keep it as it is. Next, and we will keep the form name as the table name. No worries. Then we're gonna click on finish. This is how we create a data entry form. Now if we go back to the question, they are telling me to use a drop down menu in the location field to accept only these values. How can I do this? If you go back to the form, you're gonna see that the location field, it's a text box. It's not a drop down menu. It is a text box. Now if I need to change it to a drop down menu, I'm gonna go to the design view of the form. Some teachers and some students, they like to change the location field from a text box to a drop-down menu by right-clicking on the field and then choose change to and select the combo box, which is drop-down menu. Now, about me, I prefer another way because it's for example, I cannot say it's more professional, no, but this way it includes all the options if they are asking you to add any type of controls. So that's why I'm gonna explain it in this way. Now the location field, I'm gonna delete it. Okay, we're gonna delete it. Then I'm going to choose the control, which is combo box from this group. Click on combo box and highlight in any area. This wizard will pop up asking you if you want the combo box to get the values from another table or query, or you need to type the values. Now the question mentioned that I need to what? I need to add these values, only these values. So I'm gonna click I will type in the values that I want. Next. Now we're gonna start typing the values here. Cornwall. We're gonna go down and we can highlight each value. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. And so on. Okay, perfect. Now we're gonna click on next after adding all the values as a combo box values. We're gonna click on next. Now this question is mentioning if you need to remember the value for later use or if you want to store this value in a specific field. Now if you are creating a new field which is totally new, I mean that it is not a part of the table, of the original table, so I'm gonna click on remember the value for later use. But if you are creating this combo box according to a values already appears in the original table, so I'm gonna choose store that value in this field. What is this field? It's the location field. See? So if I'm going to create a new field which does not appear, in the original table, I'm gonna click on remember the value for later use. And if we are linking this field to an existing field in the table, I'm gonna choose store that value in this field. Why did we choose this option? Because each record in the original table has a location. And when I deleted the field from the form, I need to mention to them that please re-enter the value, the original value of the location for each record. Exactly the same it was. That's why I choose this option. Now I'm gonna go next. They are telling you if you want to add a label for this combo. I will, which is location, and create and finish. Now we're gonna reorder it like this. Okay, perfect. And this is how we add any type of controls into our form. Now we're going back to the question, and let me see how do we add a new record into the AD Sports table but using the form I already created. It's very easy. We're going to go back to the form view. If we need to add a new record from the form, you go back to the form view, then click on add new blank record as shown. A new record appears. Now start just typing or copy and paste the values, each one in the appropriate box. This is how we add a new record in our table using the form. When you add the record, just save it. It will be automatically added to the original table. That's it. See, it's very easy. This is our lesson for today. How to create a data entry form and how do we add any type of controls into this form by going to the form design. We only mentioned today the combo box. How do we add a combo box control? And how can we add a new record using the data entry form? Thank you for listening. See you later.